Well, as you can see, Cavi Solokol has joined us on set, which means that this story has moved forward. Cavi, what is the latest breaking news with this?
Yes, there
is leaving Manchester United at the end of the season. It broke just a short time ago. This is what Casemiro's had to say as part of the club's confirmation statement. "I will carry Manchester United with me throughout my entire life. From the first day that I walked out at this beautiful stadium, I felt the passion of Old Trafford and the love that I now share with our supporters for this special club." He goes on to say, "It's not time to say goodbye. There are many more memories to create during the next 4 months. We still have a lot to fight for together. My complete focus will, as always, remain on giving my everything to help our club succeed." Goodness me. It's been a kind of a up and down spell, really, you'd have to say, for him, particularly over the last months and under Amarin and now under Michael Carrick. How will the fans look back at this time there? As a success or a mistake?
I don't think it was a mistake. I think he brings somebody with his, obviously, aura, ability, some things that he's won. I think just need that sort of something around the dressing room for the uncertainty for all the rest of the players. It's been so long now for Manchester United, the up and downs, the management change as well. Lots of scrutiny. He's had to take it as well, hasn't he? So he's just too old, he can't carry on. And he's just kept coming back, kept ticking over. And there's been some big performances when needed. I mean, I think you look as an opposition going there and you're sort of saying, look who it is, look who you're coming up against. So that's certainly been there. But it's an interesting day that we do it now for Manchester United. Why do we have to release that today? I think that's a strange one, but no, I think overall he will be missed. I think he's obviously coming to the end of his career and you've got to move on. And
he had such a positive game as well at the weekend. It's kind of like it's come off the back of a positivity, and maybe that's why, you know, go out on a high as such. If you look at what he's won, an FA Cup and a League Cup, but does that feel underwhelming, do you think, given how his kind of, you mentioned his league form, you know, how it's kind of suffered a little bit?
I think for him, that's just literally a little drop, isn't it, to what he's gone on and done and what he's won in his career. Serial winner. So for him, he'll, you know, not just the Manchester United fans, but him personally, he'll have come to the club thinking that he could turn it around, that he could really get the experience ahead and to have some good players in and around him. And at times when you've seen, you know, they've been overrun in the middle of the pitch, that'll be something that'll have hurt him. But he's had some joy, he's had some delivery from what he's been brought in at Manchester United to do. A lot of people will say the amount of money that's gone into him, but you can't just build it around, you know, one player. And you knew he was aging, you knew he was coming towards the end, and he needed more players around him.
He's had quite a tough time in the media, you'd have to say. I think I mean, Manchester United are scrutinised beyond belief. He will have known that when he joined them, but fair to say, probably more than most in that team. Do you think the media have been unfair at times?
I don't think it's just the media. I think the Manchester United supporters will say, why are we playing with Casemiro? We got Kobe Mainoo. He's the future. We'll have to really get him involved much more. But Bruno Fernandes, Harry Maguire, everybody at Manchester United have had to take it.
They certainly have. What's next for him then? Do you see another Premier League club, or do you see Europe more of an option for him?
Yeah, I mean, the usual suspects will be saying, won't they? The US, Saudi Pro League, there'll be a financial one to go and have a little bit of an ending somewhere else. But would Manchester United, would they be sort of saying, can we get any involved? Can we have a reduced deal? You know, we accept you won't play so much, but you're still massive experience, can give things to the players, and then go into the coaching side of it. I'm sure that'll have been looked at. But we don't know the manager, do we? We don't know what's coming next. I think it's heavily controlled by the new football people, and they'll probably say it is time to move on.
Do you think, just very briefly, do you think that might have been part of his thought process, the fact that it's all a little bit up in the air still?
Well, yeah, but again, he'll have said to Manchester United, do you want me? Do you want me to be part of it? Can I look at staying further on? Yeah, I think with the uncertainty all around, he was saying, well, what is next? Who can I go and work with? If I want to go and sort of be that older player where I play a little bit but start to coach on a heavily reduced deal would normally be the case with somebody like him. He'll probably feel I can go and play somewhere else and just with him, he's going to have options, isn't he? If it's Saudi Pro League or US, because of what he will bring straight away with the gravity of how and what he's done.
Yeah, he's got plenty of experience, hasn't he?